Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Captain Skyhawk. We are on the final mission of the game. All we have to do is just rescue the second scientist, complete the secret weapon, destroy the alien mothership, and then we can just go home. Of course, to rescue the second scientist, we're going to have to go through another isometric stage. Thankfully, this is the last one we have to do. So, once again, we're in another water section, much like in Mission 4 when we rescued the first scientist. And everything seems to be going well, but eventually you'll run into these mines. The mines can be pretty bad if you happen to get way too close to them. So you always want to be ready to shoot them down whenever possible, but also keep a fair distance away from them. So that way, in case they do explode and send shrapnel about in 6 directions, you won't have to worry about being hit by any of it. Also, with some forks in the road, I go right instead of left, because you won't have to deal with the mines in the close quarters if you do, especially in a very narrow section. I know that all of the isometric sections are the same length and are basically the same in every way except for color and enemies and whether or not there's water or supply drops or anything like that. But some of these feel even longer than others. And this is definitely one of the ones that do. Also, I do some pretty crazy flying that I don't exactly recommend doing. There are some parts in this playthrough of this final isometric session that I'm surprised I survived. And eventually you'll hear the music start, and that's when you need to just move back and forth, destroy the little eye pyramids. They look like eyes. And from there, once you destroy all 4 of them, as you move back and forth with fire, you can just destroy the little energy pyramid, and there you go. You rescued the second scientist, and you finally got the secret weapon on board. Oh, we also have an extra life because we shot so many enemies. Of course, before we can fight the alien mothership, we are going to have to face the enemy fighters in the the Top Gun section one last time. Once the missiles being fired from the enemies coming in from the back are introduced, these sections thankfully don't get any harder. You don't have every jet fighter by the alien forces potentially throwing any missiles your way. It's just the ones that come in from the background, from up ahead, and the ones that come in from below, from behind. And of course, these sections never last for long. And I'm surprised I shot that plane. And instead of docking at the space station, we have to destroy the enemy space station, which is the enemy mothership. Here you will be holding the fire button down the whole time. Don't just hold a direction. Gently tap the control pad once or twice. Don't hold a direction like I've been doing, otherwise you're going to be losing a whole bunch of lives like I do here. Just keep tapping so that way you can get some speed. Line yourself up with all of these octagons and these circles with the squares in them, and when you shoot them all down, you'll be able to shoot down the eye. Just avoid being shot at. Watch where the shots go. Make sure you can always fire at the eye. Make sure you keep holding the fire button down too. And eventually you'll take it down. After getting bonus points and an extra life that you will not need, We have destroyed the alien invasion fleet, and game over. We don't get any fancy smancy enemy, or fancy smancy ending or anything, and then if we have a high enough score, which we probably will, it's on to the high score screen. Left and right let you circle through the letters. I'm pretty sure B lets you back out, or not. A lets you accept, and you have up to 8 letters to input. And there is that double ring thing that also showed up in Jet Force Gemini and Diddy Kong Racing. Interestingly enough, once you're done, press A. Once you're on the last letter, you'll go to the high score screen and the title screen, where you can play this game all over again if you wish. So, how does this game stack up? It's not too bad. You can tell what everything is. I didn't really have that much problem with the controls. More of my death kind of came from running into things I shouldn't have or moving when I shouldn't have. And that was during the isometric sections, of course. So I know I didn't really have that much problem with the play control. I didn't like the parts where, for the 3rd and 7th missions, you had to hold select and then hold down to slow your plane down at the very beginning. That was kind of annoying, to be honest. And once you beat this game, there's not really much of a reason to play it again, except to see if maybe you can beat the game a second time or multiple times, or see if you're still good at the game. I mean, there's only one difficulty to this game, and it's hard. Especially when you have enemies such as the fighter planes in the 3rd and 7th missions, as well as the mines in the 8th one. So, really not much to say about Captain Skyhawk. Is it worth getting? Sure, I guess. Definitely worth giving a shot. Definitely worth putting in the NES library if you want. But don't be surprised if it gets pretty hard pretty quickly. So, this has been Let's Play Captain Skyhawk. Hopefully I'll be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!